Hello everyone, this is Booster 87 here, and we are back at it again with another episode of My NBA Season 1 with the Utah Jazz. On the last episode, we made a lot of moves, we signed Devin Booker for a year, then he wanted to leave. He went to the Wizards. We signed Killian Hayes and Nemesis Queta after trading Nikola Jokic for a future pick. We drafted Matt Riley, who looks pretty good. Lucas Mass looked pretty good. John Watts is rising. Sean O'Keefe looks like another steal, and Phil Dogstar is going down. So today we're gonna send maybe 2 to 3 seasons and see where our team ends up. So we still have contracts that I could have traded for, but that's okay. We got Killian Hayes, Ken Good. We have Ken Goodlow in our starting lineup because we couldn't find anyone better to replace. Since I'm putting Matt Riley as a six man because I don't think he's ready to be a starter. There's Tyler Bay, who we got from Philly, who looks like who's a steal and Nemesis Quaito, who we recently signed. So with that said, let's go ahead and simulate a month of the season and see where our team ends up at this point. So our team is still improving as Evan Fournier is still on the roster, but he is depromoted to the bench, so he won't be getting a lot of minutes anymore. But he still has a 3-point shooting in case he actually plays, like he is right now. So let's see. So Matt Riley gets injured. He's out for a couple of games. Zaire Williams is gonna be six man. Whoops. We're gonna put Josh Richardson up. Matt Riley's gonna go. Josh Richardson over. Wait. Let's see. All right. This is good enough. Let's see. So Nemesis Queta is averaging pretty good amount of rebounds. His points could go a little bit maybe. Tyler Bay's doing pretty good. Ken Gillow's doing pretty good, but it's best to put Zaire Williams on the starting lineup and put Josh Richardson at six man. Seventh man's gonna go to Ken Goodlow since we're making a roster change. Well, we're not gonna put Queta at six man because it wouldn't make sense overall wise. So our team right now is 11-18. Looks like we might make the playoffs, but I don't think it's happening. Phil Dogstar did improve his 3-point depth. Hopefully, he can improve his overall, like his current overall, and see he can go. So let's go and simulate into the All-Star draft since I don't feel like making any moves. Devin Booker went to Utah last episode. Oh, I already said that. Nikola Jokic went to Utah for 1 year. Then I traded him. Yep, I already said that. So our team is pretty decent so far. Nemesis Quaita is going to be kept on the starting lineup just for rebound depth. Josh Richardson is scoring more on the six-man depth. Matt Riley's looking pretty good in his first year in the NBA with the Utah Jazz. So we are 20-30. We're not making the playoffs again, but at least we improve. Our team is improving one by slowly as we go. Maybe we can get a better lotto pick than Elijah Fisher that we traded last episode for pretty much nothing, I guess, but a veteran Drummond. Furkan is out for 11 games. Tyler Bay is recovered. Jason Tatum and Giannis will be the All-Star captains this year. No All-Stars from Utah again. Jeffrey Graham makes his first All-Star appearance with the Pelicans. Anton Watson makes his first appearance with the Golden State Warriors. Zeke Nnaji makes his first All-Star appearance with the Pistons. Kevin Huerter makes his first All-Star appearance with the Hawks. Tyrese Halliburton makes his first All-Star appearance with Chicago. And Imani Bates and Goga both make the... Nope. Oh, Goga and Crawford. Whoops. And Caleb Crawford, the first pick, and Goga makes their first All-Star appearance. Kate Cunningham will not be playing as he is injured. Luka Doncic will also not be playing as he is injured. So I'm guessing he's replaced by Giannis, maybe? I think he was supposed to be a leader. Yeah, he was supposed to be a leader. Then he was replaced by Giannis, is my prediction. And James Harden will also not be playing. So there'll be a lot of replacements for the 3 replacements for those guys. So the replacements I'm guessing is... Let's go overall wise. So I'm guessing they got replaced by Bam, Tyrese, and Fred VanVleet because the top 3 players, some of the 3 players that are supposed to play are out. So Giannis. Alright, so the All-Star draft is over, so we're going to go ahead and simulate Team Jason Tatum versus Team Giannis. Let's see who wins this All-Star game for 2026. Giannis wins the jump ball for his team, so they'll get the ball first. The end of the first quarter, 10-point gap between Team Jason Tatum and Team Giannis. 7 points for Jared Allen so far. 14 points for Jason Tatum in the first quarter. 5 points for Caleb Crawford off the bench. 9 points for Giannis. 12 points for Shai off the bench. 21 points for Tatum, 11 points for Caleb Crawford. Wow, Team Jason Tatum's beating Team Giannis this year. Same at the end of the third quarter. No changes. Giannis scores 11 points, 17 points for Shy, 25 points for Tatum, double for Tatum as well. So Jason Tatum is carrying his team, his All-Star team, simulate onto the eliminating first to 121 points win. All right, so there are no changes so far. Let's see. So Goga attempts a low post shot. Actually, it doesn't look close, so we're just considering at the end of the game. So Team Jason Tatum beats Team Giannis 121-106. I don't feel like talking a lot. I have to for you guys. Sorry, I'm breathing. Sometimes I forget to breathe, and I somehow don't know how I'm surviving. But okay, never mind about that. But all right, so Jason Tatum, of course, wins the All-Star MVP. He did carry after all. He did the best out there. 21 points for Shy off the bench. Goga with 12. We're 23 and 35, so we're not going to make the playoffs this year. So what we're going to go ahead and do is simulate the rest of the 2026 season. So we can just get this over with, figure out figure out if we will get a good lotto pick. Colin Sexton's injured. It's a good thing that Killian Hayes and Quaita did want to sign with Utah, and they did improve as our best player so far. Zaire Williams, hopefully he can develop into a 50 overall. He looks like he could develop into low 50s overall. If lucky, he could develop to a 59 maybe, which he'll need a lucky plus 10 for that. Matt Riley, Lucas Mouse are doing pretty good. Josh Richardson is doing his best out there off the bench. And appears the 2026 playoffs, as we are out of the playoffs again. You got the Knicks going up against the Sixers. The Hawks going up against the Heat. The Bulls going up against the Nets. And the Boston Celtics going up against the Hornets. For the Western Conference, you got the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Trailblazers. The Clippers going up against the Timberwolves. The Lakers going up against the Kings. And the Pelicans going up against the Rockets. So I forgot to do free agency signings as usual. Sometimes I don't feel like doing them, so I'm sorry about that. So the Dallas Mavericks will play against the Clippers. The Lakers will play against the Pelicans. No upset in the West. The Knicks will be playing against the Hawks. And the Bulls will be playing against Celtics. So it was a boring first round. I mean, some pretty interesting series. Like the Minnesota could have won Game 7. And that's pretty much it. So we're just going to simulate to the end of the second round. The Dallas Mavericks will play against the Pelicans. And the Bulls, who upset the Celtics, will be playing against the Hawks, who swept the Knicks. They swept the best team in the NBA in 2026. That is interesting. So we're going to simulate day one. Dallas and Bulls win. Hawks tie the series. Hawks win the next game. All right, so the Pelicans save themselves from getting swept. And the Dallas Mavericks will advance to the NBA Finals again. Can the Hawks sweep the Bulls? And they will. So we get the Dallas Mavericks go up against the Hawks. Similar 1-1. Hawks win game 1 surprisingly. It's a tie series for both sides. The Hawks win the next game. The Hawks win the other game. Will the Hawks win their first title? And they will not. Can the Dallas Mavericks force a game 7? And they will. And they upsetted the NBA, surprised the NBA with the new champions. The Atlanta Hawks are your NBA final titles. Trae Young wins Finals MVP. Jason Tatum wins MVP. Rocco wins Defensive Player of the Year. Veteran KD wins Sixth Man of the Year with the Magic. Tyrese Maxey wins the Most Improved Player of the Year. And Toby Hatton wins Rookie of the Year. Lou Williams retires at the age of 40. Wesley Matthews retires. Serge Ibaka retires with the Pistons. JaMychal Green retires with the Clippers. Al retires with the Chicago Bulls. Kelly Olynyk retires with the Miami Heat. Daniel Tice retires as a Boston Celtic. Rodney Hood retires. Victor Oladipo retires as a member of the Brooklyn Nets. Jonas Valanciunas retires as with the Memphis Grizzlies. And Steven Adams retires. That's pretty much it. Alright, I did turn on God modes. This is MyNBA. So, the Spurs, the Suns, and the Warriors have the best chances of getting the first pick this year, and we'll see how the lotto turns out. So, the order will be Toronto. So, from last to first, in order will be Toronto, Orlando, Milwaukee, Washington, Phoenix, who they got from the Pacers, the Denver Nuggets, the Memphis Grizzlies, then it's ours, and the Pistons and the Cavs get a jump. OKC gets a 6. Then it's the Golden State Warriors. Then it's the Phoenix Suns. Then it's Detroit Pistons. It's between Cleveland and Spurs for the first pick. And the Spurs get the first pick as Cleveland become runner-ups for the first pick, and they'll claim the second pick. We do end up claiming the 7th pick. I can't believe we were one spot away from getting a jump. So lucky. So here are the best. So the top 10 projected prospects are Trent and these guys. All right. So let's go and get this started with the first pick of the 2026 NBA draft. The San Antonio Spurs select. So they decided to skip Trent and take Nenad Dzilic. Picked up a ball handler, a high potential player, a 2-point shooter, a 3-point shooter, a free throw shooter, very speedy guy, and a passer. This pick is probably decent. Let's see what the Spurs have. So the Spurs have DeJounte Murray, but it looks like he is losing value. I guess the draft pick was pretty good since he is likely going to replace DeJounte Murray. And Terrence Ferguson doesn't really look that good for Spurs. So I say that was a good pick. With the second pick of the 2026 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Trent LeCounte. So he's a 21-year-old forward. He has good inside shooting, good dunking, good defensive IQ, and good rebounding. They picked up a nice forward instead of the Spurs, so they get lucky and take Trent. With the third pick of the 2026 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Dominik Radulovic. So he does not have good inside shooting or dunking. He does have good speed and he has good jumping. He's a ball handler and a passer and a high potential player. Picked up a 19-year-old guy. He'll be able to develop into somewhat of a good passer, possibly a shooter if he can improve that. With the fourth pick of the 2026 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select BJ Long. So he has a pretty decent build, 88 speed, 74 jumping, good dunker, and he's high potential. If I had the fourth, if I jumped instead of OKC and Golden State, instead of OKC, yeah, if these two didn't jump and if I jumped with them, I probably would have taken BJ Long if Phoenix didn't take him. With the fifth pick of the 2026 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Trey Gray. High potential, high ball handler, good 2-point shooter, good speed and beat jumper. So they picked up a pretty decent future point guard with high potential. We'll see how he does. With the sixth pick of the 2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select AJ Liu. Decent build. He does not have good IQ, does not have good inside shooting, but he does have a point guard build, so I think that's pretty decent. Now it's our turn to pick. So they project us taking Brandon Taylor. He lacks IQ, also lacks the inside shooting, but his build is kind of somewhere around AJ Liu. Who else can we take? Jeff White. There's also Jeff White. Pretty decent build. He does not have good endurance, no good IQs. He does have good rebounding, but no good free throws. Jonathan Harris has a worst build. Not the worst, but worse. Dwight White, not good. Cole, decent build. He is 21 years old though. Carl Hurt, decent build. Tyler Johnson, Dane Green, and Mr. Skinner. With the 7th pick of the 2026 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Brandon Taylor. So we did take Jack Rowley, but I think he was a forward. So they think we're gonna take. So we decided to take Brandon Taylor just in case, because he does have the B, and that's it. So the other three top 10 picks have Dwight White going to the Grizzlies, the Denver Nuggets taking Tim Hohenstein, and the Phoenix Suns taking Jeremy Coakley as their second lotto. So OKC also took Jordan Carlson. Boston took Roman Cormier. Jack Brown goes to the Hawks, and that's it. Next, there's Bill Mooney. Decent speed, decent jumping. Easter, 22 years old. Donovan Cole, good free throws. Solon Davis, a decent build. Isaiah Roberts, Austin DeGroot, O'Neal Duckworth, none of these guys are interesting. We're gonna go ahead and let's just take Billy Mooney. I don't care about the second round at this point. So we're done with the 2026 NBA draft, and take a look at our signing session and see who wants to stay in Utah, who doesn't. Let's see. Lucas Mouse wants to stay for a 6.1 mil contract. We're gonna go and resign you. Ken Goodlow wants to stay for a 630.37. We're gonna take you. Jerry Williams, we're gonna take you back. Smokey Gribbs, we're gonna let you go, and we're gonna let the rest go. Evan Fournier did pretty good as his time in Utah, but it's time for him to move on since he is getting older and he's losing value. So your top 10 free agents for 2026 is Jalen Green, Giannis, Anton Watson, Ignas Bradikis, Ryan Hall, Lonzo Ball, Chuma Okeke, a 42-year-old LeBron James. He's still in the NBA. He's gonna break the record for the most active years in the NBA, which is Vince Carter, Jabari Parker, and Jaren Jackson Jr. So the bottom free agents are pretty trash, except for LeBron. He's the king. I can't. He's still holding on to his career. His attributes are still good. And LeBron doesn't even want to go to Utah. Okay, he wants to win another ring and beat Michael Jordan. So let's take a look at our range. Lonzo wants to go to Utah. Chuma wants to go to Utah. Jabari wants to go to Utah. Alfred Simmons wants to go to Utah. Travis Manning. Ooh, Travis Manning. Ooh, I could take him. But first, we're going to trade Colin Sexton. We're going to go ahead and trade Colin Sexton for something. Let's see. There's Anis Cantor, David Duke, and the second round pick. Christian Williams, who looks like he could develop. Jordan Augusta, who looks like he could develop pretty well. Domantas Sabonis, who is a 60-year-old veteran who's taking a big contract. Francisco Monster, a second round pick, and a second round pick from the Clippers. I'm gonna go ahead and take Jordan Augusta off of the Celtics' hands. And yeah. But wait, can you give us a second round pick? If you can do that, that'll be really appreciative. It's close. It's kind of close. Okay. What about next year's second round pick? All right. So it's close. It's pretty close. Pretty close. Pretty close. So let's go ahead and mark off the players we're not willing to trade. Just the young guys, pretty much. But we will put Josh Richardson and Phil Dogstar on the block. What would you want? You want a second round pick from the Houston Rockets? I can take this trade. Welcome to the Utah Jazz, Jordan Augusta, and goodbye, Colin Sexton. All right, I say this trade is pretty fair because I am okay. So Colin Sexton is likely gonna lose more value than he has right now, and it takes up more cap than Jordan, and Jordan is also younger, so he has a decent chance of bouncing back into a debut player because he did not land pretty well in Boston. Hopefully, he can have a better spot in Utah if he can progress. So we're gonna go ahead and sign somebody. Hopefully, let's see. Trevon Manning wants 23 mil. Okay. All right. So let's go and do our projected lineup time. See, our projected lineup is going to be Lucas Mas, Killen Hayes, Ken Goodlow, Nemesis Queta, and Tyler Bay. I would put Jordan above Josh Richardson. Hopefully these two can rise. Hopefully he can rise. Hopefully he can bounce back. Maybe win Most Improved Player of the Year. Hopefully he can rise a little bit, and Billy Moon can rise in some way because I don't think Phil Dogstar is going to be good. So we have too many shooting guards, so we're not going to take a shooting guard. So let's proceed to the next page. There's Harrison Barnes, who is 34 years old, but he can shoot threes in his age. He can still shoot. Emmanuel Anderson, who refuses. Paul Reed, Brandon Clark, who refuses. Ivic Zubac, who can rebound at a 50 overall. A veteran Kevin Durant, who doesn't want to go to Utah. Kahil Whitney, who is he's not that good. Clint Capella, who wants to go to Utah. He has really good rebounding, and he wants 2.37 mil. I don't mind, but let's look for more options. We did have Buddy Hield. We did have Buddy Hield in Utah, but he doesn't want to go to Utah. Jontre Porter. Pretty good three-point shooter as a center. There is Luke Kenner who can shoot threes. You know what? Welcome. We're gonna take Clint Capella. A 5-year contract. I mean, it is cheap, so I don't mind. Welcome to the Utah Jazz, Clint Capella. He is 32 years old, but he might be able to help off the bench, hopefully. We'll probably take one more player. But we're not taking Trevor Manning because if this guy turns into a bust, then the signing was for nothing, but it is a 3-year deal. Harrison Barnes can shoot threes, like I said. I do want to take Buddy Hield, but Buddy Hield doesn't want to go. So let's go ahead and just simulate a week into free agency, see if that changes. It looks like Buddy Hield has been taken off of someone's hands. Let's see the signings. Oops. Let's see the signings for what happened. Let's see. The Orlando Magic signed Glenn Hopkins. The Clippers trade Ali Shekpovuk, who we did have for a rookie, I think. Yep, that's the guy. And Tevon Gallic and a future second-round pick to the Atlanta Hawks with Jim Chambers. The Clippers signed Thomas Bryant. The Cyclones? Yeah, Miami Heat signed... The Miami Heat signed Lonzo Ball. The Philadelphia 76ers signed Alex Pankey. The Dallas Mavericks signed Trevor Manning. Antoine Watson goes to the Pelicans. The Philadelphia 76ers signed Paul Mays. The Celtics trade Lungers Dort and Grant Williams to the Clippers for Montreal Harrell and Jacob Patelli. The Harrison Barnes signs with the Denver Nuggets. The Spurs signed Okiki. The Miami Heat signed Justice Winslow, so they bring him back. The Phoenix Suns signed Ignas. The Miami Heat signed Chandler McKay. Jalen Green signs with the Thunder. Ryan Hall signs with the Pacers. The Pacers signed Nelson Goodson, and the Clippers trade Isaiah Roberts to the Pacers with Tyus Jones. I think Buddy Hield might still be free agency. I misread that. LeBron still doesn't want to go to Utah. Let's find Buddy Hield. Yep, we can't sign Buddy Hield on a 4-year contract. Welcome back to the Utah Jazz, Buddy Hield. As you'll do fine on the shooting, hopefully off the bench. And we're gonna go ahead and save this roster spot for probably preseason free agency. So let's go ahead and see where we're gonna go and take a look and see where LeBron signed, because LeBron is pretty interesting. The Phoenix Suns signed our former player Smokey Gibbs to a 2-year contract. The Boston Celtics trade Kyle Tillman to the Lakers for Stephon Beckerman and Lewis Tibbs. The Rockets signed Dan Wendell. The Miami Heat signed Rick St. Louis. Where's LeBron? So it looks like LeBron James might not get signed. Oof, that's interesting. The Lakers signed Alfred Simmons. The Greek Freak signs with the Grizzlies. The Houston Rockets signed Carlos LeVert. The Dallas Mavericks signed Kenny Wooten. Alright, let's see. The Washington Wizards signed Emmanuel Anderson. The Cleveland Cavaliers signed Jaren Jackson Jr. The Atlanta Hawks trade Reggie Perry to the Lakers for Kyle Kuzma. The Lakers signed Jabari Parker. The Grizzlies signed Tremaine Miller. The Hawks trade DeAndre Hunter to the Cavaliers for Metu. The Portland Trailblazers signed Jerry Rice. Kahil Whitney went to the Cavs. Thong Chol went to the Grizzlies. The Philadelphia 76ers trade Wendell Watson and a future second-round pick to the Boston Celtics for Ben Peterson. Where is LeBron James? He has not been... Oh, there we go. See, the Oklahoma City Thunder signed the 42-year-old veteran LeBron James on a 5-year contract. The Portland Trailblazers trade Patrick McCaw and Jerry Reyes to the Thunder for Nerz Noel and a future pick, and that's gonna be all for what that's all we're gonna follow for the season, and we're gonna go ahead and simulate the Brooklyn Nets signing Cole Anthony. Which Kevin Durant? The Brooklyn Nets signed Kevin Durant back to the Brooklyn. Oh, Kevin Durant re-signed with the Brooklyn Nets for a minimum. Let's take a look at our power history. So the New York Knicks are the best team in the NBA. The Boston Celtics go second. The Philadelphia 76ers go third. Then it's the Pelicans, the Mavericks, the Heat, the Bulls, the Suns, the Nets, and the Timberwolves. And we do end up going all the way up to the 16th place. So it looks like we did improve a lot. So let's go and take a look and see who improved. All-star roster. Nemesis Quaito potential goes up a little bit. Matt Riley gets his 3-point badge. Zaire Williams bounces back. Jordan Augusta does not bounce back, so he might be a bad trade. But I did just to save his place. Buddy Hield will not be good. Bill Mooney goes down. Brandon Taylor, Clint Capella, Phil Dogstar did go up. Sean O'Keefe did go up a little bit. John Watts might. It looks like John Watts is a steal, is a possible steal. Lucas Masters is also a possible steal. Ken Goodlow's a steal. Zaire Williams did bounce back, and Matt Riley, Quaita, and Killian Hayes. So our team's looking pretty good so far. So our starting roster is going to be Matt Riley, Killian Hayes, Zaire Williams, Ken Goodlow, and Nemesis Quaita. Our sixth man is likely going to be Tyler Bay since he can shoot and rebound. Lucas Massa is going to say 7th. John Watts. Then it's Richardson. Wait a minute. Actually, we're going to go ahead and put Josh Richardson as the 8th man. Jordan Augusta needs to bounce back if he really wants a good role. Phil Dogstar did end up going up. Oh, his 3-pointers is getting beastie. So let's take a look at some of the free agents that we can afford. So Brandon Clark is the best player we can take. Then it's a 25-year-old Tanner Wildman. Then we have Furkan, who we got cut. Luke Kennard, Jonte Porter, Matthew Herter, Marquise Chris, Doyle, Alan Brown, and Brian Green, who did end up going undrafted, who could be a possible steal, but I'm not gonna take him. So Jonte Porter can shoot threes. Whoops. And Luke Kennedy can also shoot. Wow, he's a better shooter. Brandon Clark, what do you have? So you have rebounding and shooting, but do we really need? I think we're gonna. I don't want another forward, but they're both forwards. Luke Kennedy can shoot threes really well. What do we struggle the most? I think we struggle with rebounding the most. I mean, I don't think these guys are not going to play a lot. Let's see. Tyler Bay can rebound. Lucas Moss can shoot, sort of. Josh Richardson can still shoot. John Watts can rebound. Jordan Augusta, his build went down. Sean O'Keefe. I think our rebounding's good, so we're gonna go and take a 3-point shooter and Luke Kennard for a 1-year deal instead of a 2-year deal. Welcome to the Utah Jazz, Luke Kennard, as you are going to be making an impact off the bench as the perimeter shooter for our team. So our roster is going to be pretty much like this, but Luke Kennard will not be starting. Instead, we're going to put you up over Lucas Mass because we can use the 3-point shooting help. So our team's looking pretty good, and it looks like we might be able to steal a playoff seed. We might be able to. It is possible, hopefully, because Matt Riley can shoot threes now. Look at this guy. He improved. He's a good pick. Killian Hayes is a good signing. Quaito was also a good signing. Let's go and simulate into the end of the first month of the new season and see where we end up as usual. Let's see. Matt Riley's doing pretty good right now. Wow, Matt Riley's our leading scorer. I'm surprised. I thought Killian Hayes or Zaire Williams was going to carry, but Matt Riley, his 3-point shooting. He did train his 3-point shooting virtually. Luke Kennard is making an impact off the bench as a 3-point shooter, so I'm proud. It's a good thing we were able to sign Luke Kennard. I did not want Brandon Clark because some players play above their overall, some players will play below, and some players just play exactly the overall. Maybe not exactly, but it's okay. So let's take a look at Buddy Hield. What can you do? Oh, you can still shoot. Wow, you can still shoot, but you're 35 years old. I'm going to give you more minutes. So you can help us shoot the ball better. So we are 15-14. Let's look at any moves so far from the season. The Celtics cut Jakob Patel, so they only want the other center, the other guy, I forgot his name, and his character gets cut by the Cavs. Cedi Osman gets cut by the Spurs. Malcolm Brogdon, Bradley Beal gets cut by Denver. Harrison Barnes gets cut by. Rudy Gobert gets cut by the Pelicans. Interesting. His career is coming down. It looks like Rudy Gobert is gonna retire at this point, maybe if no one wants to take him. The Cavs signed Nicolozo. I don't know how to say his name. Gary Trent Jr. gets cut by Cleveland to make that space, I'm guessing. The Wizards signed Tanner Wildman. The Cavs trade a second round pick to the Pistons for Harry Giles, Noah Villa, and a second round pick. The Cavaliers release both of their recent guys. The Pistons signed Vance Wright. The Rockets trade Damian Lillard and Marcus Lee to the Pistons for Anthony Hubbard and Elijah Fisher. The Pistons signed Daz Witherspoon. Greg Mitchell gets traded to the Knicks for Dijon. The Pelicans trade Beckett to the Raptors for Cole and a couple of future picks. The Miami Heat trade Nadaya to the Thunder for Roby and a first round pick. Christian Williams gets traded to the Hornets for Josh Christopher, Pau Gasol Jr., Darius Sargent. Let's take a look and see how Elijah Fisher's career is panning out. He did improve a little bit, but he is 22 years old. I don't think he'll be a I don't think he'll be a star since he was a bust in Utah. So I think we did make the right move to trade him. So hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Let me fix something real quick. Alright, so we're gonna go and similar to the end of the All-Stars. We're gonna similar to the All-Star game. Since Buddy Hield's gonna be making a better impact with the Utah Jazz, hopefully you'll be able to shoot more as a member, because you are we do want to give loyalty to you as well. Luke Kenner, who can shoot threes. Tyler Bay is making a good impact as the sixth man, but I might replace him for Ken Goodlow. Let's see. We already have rebounding depth, but we need more point depth. So I'm gonna go ahead and put Ken Goodlow back at the sixth man, and then just Quaita at the starting. Alright, so actually we could put Luke Kennard as a sixth man. I don't know. So Matt Rowley's making an impact. Killian Hayes is making an impact. Zaire Williams is doing okay. He's making an impact, improved. He did bounce back. Congratulations. Quaita is also doing pretty good. Ken Goodlow's out for a game. Matt Rowley's out for 4 games. Oof. So the All-Star draft has Team Luka Doncic, who comes back after that injury, versus Team Jason Tatum again, who won last year. We still don't have any Utah stars, unfortunately. We're probably not gonna have a Utah star in like multiple seasons, so we're just gonna get this draft started. Cade Cunningham is able to play. Sadly, 34-year-old Anthony Davis won't be able to play, and Giannis will not be able to play. So Brandon Ingram is pretty much the replacement here. So congratulations to Ingram for getting selected as the replacement. All right, so this is interesting. So Ignas does not get selected until like second to last. So Team Luka wins the jump ball, so they will end up. Team Jason Tatum is beating Team Luka. Jason Tatum is just awesome. He's just awesome when he's an all-star leader. 17 points already in the first quarter. That is interesting. James Harden with only 3 points off the bench. Trae Young with 5 points. 7 points for RJ Barrett. Luka Doncic, nothing particular, but Emoni Bates gets 8 points in the first quarter. I think we already have a solid winner. Jason Tatum definitely. Yep, we don't need to watch this. We already know that Jason Tatum wins against Luka Doncic by a landslide. Jason Tatum's All-Star MVP. Congratulations. We're 25, so we're still not gonna make the playoffs somehow, but we are getting better. That's the good thing. Let's see. Hold on. Oops. Sorry about that. That was pretty slow. So Matt Riley's out still. All right. So Buddy Hield's making a pretty decent impact with the Utah Jazz. I want to give him some more minutes before he likely retires on the NBA. His potential took a landslide, but he's getting to the point where he's going to retire. Luke Kenner is doing pretty good right now. Ken Goodlow's out for 14 games, but that doesn't matter because we're not going to make the playoffs. Yeah, our record is 36-46. Not bad. Our team is improving after all with Matt Rowley on our team. Zaire Williams bouncing back. So it'll be the Knicks go up against the Hawks. Last year, the Hawks upset the Knicks. The Knicks are going to try to get vengeance. The Brooklyn Nets go up against the Bulls. The 76ers go up against the Heat. And the Celtics go up against the Magic. The Pelicans go up against the Kings. The Timberwolves go up against the Clippers. The Warriors go up against the Thunder. And the Mavericks go up against the Lakers. Going similar to the end of the first round, see if there are any upsets. Hopefully there is, because I love upsets sometimes. So the Pelicans will be playing against the Clippers, who did sweep the Timberwolves. The Golden State Warriors will be playing against the Mavericks. The Knicks will be playing against the Chicago Bulls, who do upset the Brooklyn Nets. And the Miami Heat, who do upset the Philadelphia 76ers, will be playing against the Celtics, who swept the Magic. And we'll see who makes the conference finals. There are no upsets here, so the Pelicans will be playing against the Mavericks, and the Knicks will be playing against the Celtics. So both first seeds win. Dallas ties their series. Boston wins a game. Tie series for the Celtics. Tie series for both sides. Can second seeds win? And they do. They both upset the best team in their conference. It will be the Boston Celtics with the phenomenal All-Star captain Jason Tatum going against the Dallas Mavericks, who have Luka Doncic. So two All-Star captains are coming head-to-head in the finals. Boston Celtics win the first. Dallas Mavericks tie the series. Boston Celtics take the lead again. Can the Boston Celtics beat the Mavericks? And they will not, so it will be Game 6. It will be Game 7. So it looks like we're going to have to watch this live, because this game is going to be interesting. Game 7 between two All-Star captains. Jaden McDaniels wins the jump ball for the Celtics. Kevin Huerter attempts a mid-range shot. It is good, so they start the game. The Dallas Mavericks are barely beating the Boston Celtics 26-24. 10 points for Luka Doncic. Max Kalber with 12 points. Jason Tatum with only 3 points, 3 assists, 8 points for Kevin Huerter. College Sexton to the Celtics. Oh my! I wonder how Colin Sexton is. We traded him out. We did trade him after all. Precious Alucha, nothing. Okay, Jaden McDaniels is making an impact. Colin Sexton to the final. Oh my god! If the Boston Celtics didn't trade that pick to Cleveland and they got Colin Sexton, I have no idea what they say. Let's see. The Boston Celtics take the jump against the Mavericks. Luka Doncic gets 20 points, 15 for Max Kleber, 6 points for DeLon Wright off the bench. Donovan Mitchell, look at that. Why don't you look at that? A 31-year-old Donovan Mitchell in the finals again. Trevon Manning, who Dallas did recently sign, is on here. What's his stats? Not a lot. So Jason Tatum gets 15 points, 14 points for Isaiah Mobley. So Isaiah Mobley does go to Boston. Interesting. Kevin Huerter from the Atlanta Hawks makes an impact for Boston. They still have a veteran, 37-year-old Gordon Hayward, a 3-point shooting. And they did just get Harrell, who is pretty interesting, but he could rebound. They still have Marcus Smart on their team with a 3-point shooting. Donovan Cole, who's their rookie. So it's going similar to the end of the quarter. Okay, so it's kind of okay. So the Boston Celtics still taking over the Mavericks. Luka Doncic with 39 points, 60 points for Donovan Mitchell. Max Kleber with still 15. Their bench is not scoring any points except for DeLon Wright. 17 points for Jason Tatum. No double-doubles yet. There will probably be a double-double, maybe in Colin Sexton. Oh, Precious gets 13 points off the bench. It was going similar to the last 2 minutes of the game. Okay. So we're going to go similar to last 2 minutes. No, we can't do that. We're going to similar to 1 minute. Alright, so it doesn't look like Dallas will be coming back from this. And the Boston Celtics are your 2027 NBA champions as they beat the Dallas Mavericks in Game 7. Congratulations to Jason Tatum and the Celtics. 46 points for Luka Doncic to end the season, to end the year. Max Kleber with 21. So TJ Ware, Jesse Washington, Tyson Chandler Jr. did not play, but Anthony Holmes did end up playing over these guys for somehow. Jason Tatum with the double-double. Colin Sexton, Precious. So congratulations to these guys for winning a ring. These guys didn't play because of his coach's decision. Time to go to history and see who won what. Jason Tatum is going to be your Finals MVP. Luka Doncic wins MVP. C.J. Walker wins Defensive Player of the Year. Sixth man goes to Moses Brown. Dior Johnson wins the Most Improved Player of the Year, and Trent LeCount wins Rookie of the Year. Buddy Hield will retire from Utah. Russell Westbrook gets inducted to the Hall of Fame. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Russell Westbrook. Jimmy Butler should be inducted to the Hall of Fame. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Jimmy Butler. He did retire as a Clipper. Davis Bertans retires back with the Wizards. Tobias Harris retires with the Trailblazers. Bogan, who we did have, will retire. Dennis Schroeder retires. Bradley Beal retires with the Denver Nuggets. Spencer DeWitt retires with his last appearance in the finals of his career. Dorian Finney-Smith retires with the Kings. And that's it. Okay. I knew BJ Long was gonna rise. If we jumped instead of those two teams, we would take them immediately. So the Houston Rockets, the Spurs again, and the Trailblazers do have the best odds. The Lakers get a lotto from the Pistons. The Pacers get another lotto from the Suns, and the Denver Nuggets get a lotto from the Raptors. And we have a good chance of getting pretty much the 10th pick. So I just don't care at this point. Else we can get a lucky jump somehow. Oh, we did not jump. Oh my God, the Milwaukee Bucks do jump as we take the 11th pick. The 10th pick goes to Denver. Okay, so the Pacers basically jump and get the 9th pick. The 8th pick goes to the Grizzlies. The Cavs and the Lakers jump, so Portland gets the 7th. The 6th goes to the Spurs, and the Houston Rockets get the 5th. The Lakers get a 4th. Pacers get the 3rd. It'll be between the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. And the Milwaukee Bucks jump all the way to 1st. We were one. See, this always happens to us. See, we were one spot ahead of them, and we somehow didn't get the 1st pick. So Milwaukee Bucks do get the 1st pick, unfortunately. And then it'll be the Pacers. No, that'll be the Cavs. How good is this draft class? Like, I need to know right now. It's worse. I guess it's okay. With the 1st pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Eric Jones, so not a surprise there. Really good rebounder. Really tall. I'm guessing a tall player. Inside shooter. Okay, this guy's a really good build. And really good rebounding. So Milwaukee took not a surprise. With the 2nd pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Tyrone Schroeder. Bad inside shooting. Decent IQs. Okay, not too interesting, but his badges are pretty nice. With the 3rd pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Mike Smith. They took a rebounder him, but not a good shooter. With the 4th pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the Lakers, who claimed this pick from the Pistons, select Johnny Schmidt. Good free thrower, good 2-pointer, decent 3-point shooter. Okay, his build is pretty nice. His build's pretty decent. With the 5th pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Patrick Slate. So there's a guy named Jason. Just his first name. Oh, so he is the so Nene, former NBA player Nene, is his father. His brother is Nene Jr., who did retire after getting drafted to the Hawks. Interesting. Okay, so Jason has not been taken. With the 6th pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Chris Hicks. Okay. With the 7th pick of the 2027 NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Jason, a current prospect player for the Portland Trailblazers who is the son of a former NBA player, Nene Sr., and the brother of a former NBA rookie, Nene Jr. So he looks like he could be a steal for the Portland Trailblazers, but we'll see how this turns out. He's probably going to be the best player in the Nene family tree. But we'll see. With the 8th pick of the 2027 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Corus Jenkins. Nothing green but his potential. Okay. With the ninth pick of the 2027 NBA Draft, the Indiana Pacers, who claimed this pick from the Phoenix Suns, select Mark Harrison. Just a ball handler and dribbler, passer, that's all. With the 10th pick of the 2027 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Damian Wilson. Okay, now it's our turn to pick. Let's see who we can take. There's Kyle Thomas, Dontrell Harik, good dunker, Eric Spate, CJ Miles Jr., the son of former NBA player CJ Miles, Kyle Pearson, Jeremy Davis, Eli Williams, Russell Bramlett, and Justin Duval, the top 10. Now it's gonna be between Dontrell Henrique, CJ Miles. It's between Dontrell or CJ Miles Jr. Who do we need more? 44-30. Oh, I mean Kyle Thomas. Oops. No. Dontrell Henrique, sorry. CJ Miles does shoot slightly better than Dontrell Henrique, but he can dunk better. Oh, he can dunk. Oh, whoops. He can dunk better than CJ Miles Jr., but he has a pretty decent around like balanced build, I guess. This guy is like he's bad shooting, but he can dunk. What about his IQs? What is IQs like? Pretty good IQs. Let's take a look at our roster and see what we need. We already have Nemesis Queta, so I don't think CJ Miles Jr. will fit that much. And we also have John Watts developing. And Clint Capela's old, but we don't really care at this point, I guess. With the 11th pick of the 2027 NBA Draft, the Utah Jazz select Dontrell Henrique. Hopefully this pick was worth it. We'll see where CJ Miles Jr. goes. So CJ Miles Jr. does end up going to the Denver Nuggets from Toronto. Alright, so after our pick, he does go down. The next pick. There. Ooh, we have Jamal Crawford Jr., the son of... Ooh, he's pretty good. He's very speedy. Let's see. Alfred Purvis is pretty decent. Aaron Reeves, This guy... See, this guy's, Jamal Crawford Jr. is a guard. Tyrell Allen is interesting. No. It's gonna be between Alfred or Jamal Crawford Jr. We're just gonna take Jamal Crawford Jr. and see if he can live his dream and make his father, the former NBA player and former Sixth Man of the Year award winner, Jamal Crawford, proud. So that's gonna be the end of the draft. We'll see where we can. So Luke Kenner wants to stay. I don't care. Tyler Bay wants to stay as well. Yes, we could use you. We're gonna. You want a cheaper contract? We're gonna go and accept this. John Watts wants to stay. We're gonna go and accept you. Phil Dokestar, we're going to accept you. And O'Keefe, we're going to accept you. And we're gonna like Luke Kennard walk. So let's see the top 10 free agents for this year. The top 10 free agency here, this is strong. This is definitely a stronger free agency on top. So you got Luka Doncic at number 1. Interesting. So the Dallas Mavericks decide to finally let go Luka Doncic go to a different team. Then it's Emoni Bates, Satter Q, Great Ingram, Paulo, Jace Patrick, Jackson Hayes, Ben Peterson, who recently won a title, I think, with Boston. RJ Duggan, and OG. Okay, so Luka Doncic. Interesting. Wow, look at this. Ratings. 100 overalls. Jeez. Luka Doncic is... Okay, yeah, we can confirm he's the next LeBron. He's already the next LeBron. He's the next, big guard. He's the best guard in the NBA. Alright, so next, we're in this league. Not in real life, but not right now. Maybe in the future, but we don't know. So let's see. So let's see what players that we can afford. Alright, so Jackson Hayes doesn't want to go. Ben Peterson does want to go to Utah. RJ doesn't want to go to Utah. OG does. Nice 3-point shooter we could take off of him. Josh Okogie, who wants to go. DeAndre Ayton, who wants to go, could use a rebound depth since Clint Capella is getting older. Mitchell Robinson doesn't want to go. Devon Dotson doesn't want to go. Colin Sexton wants to come. Ooh, so Colin Sexton wants to return to Utah. We'll see. Mosa Diabete wants to go to Utah, who's pretty young and who could develop even more. Let's see if we can trade anyone. We are gonna trade. There was well, we're definitely keeping because you got cheap. We're gonna trade Clint Capella. For a little value. I just don't care. There's Robert Williams. We could just cut him. I mean, I want something. We all want something. But if we can't get anything good, just cut him. Oh, look at this. A 3-point shooter in Tyus Jones. We could take him. Brian Forbes. Who's better? Wow, this guy's a 3-point shooter. Are you serious? But he's not going to be able to play a lot. There's a veteran John Wall from the Charlotte Hornets who can still shoot. Oh, dang it. Wait. Oh, mind me, he have no cap left. So Marcos, DeLon Wright. Okay. John Wall, Aaron Gordon. Do we have Aaron Gordon? Wait, did we have Aaron Gordon? Oh, we did not have Aaron Gordon. Okay, I was thinking of something different. I guess we can't trade Clint Capella, so we're probably just gonna cut him. When does he expire? He does expire next year, right? Oh no, he expires. Okay, so I don't care. Oh yeah, I don't care. All right, so if anyone gets injured, he'll take over as rebounder, I guess. We're gonna go ahead and trade Bill Mooney since I don't feel like keeping him. He's expiring next year. He probably want to leave. Julius Randle? Jeez. Kyrie Irving? Wow. A 2-point shooter for free? Nah, I'm kidding. He does expire next year though. He's likely gonna retire next year. So I guess I really don't mind the 1-year deal with Kyrie. Isaiah Roberts, who could be interesting. Nope. Moses Brown. Ooh, cheap contract. Could be a good center def. Aaron Gordon. I feel like we did not have Aaron Gordon, but I feel like we had him at some point. Ooh, we got Joseph Gasol, who could be interesting, but we don't need it because we already signed her. Boston Celtics want to give up these guys but they did win a finals. Ooh, there is a young Anthony Williams, not good build though. Andre Drummond back to Utah. Huh. Isaiah Roby. Oh, I wish he could stay in the 50s, but that's not likely. Joseph Gasol, Derrick Jones Jr., Kevin Knox. So these trades are surprisingly good for Billy Mooney because he is young and high potential. Alex Brown, Joseph Gasol, Michael Porter Jr., who can shoot threes. Luis Carino, who can rebound. Ooh, decent build. He could develop again. We do have a center depth, but potential is but development is random. So stack positions don't matter at this point. I guess they don't matter at this point. Ooh, Pascal Siakam. Expires in 2 years, so I probably don't want to be. I could take a rookie. I mean, this guy's a decent build. Moses Brown. Ooh, decent build. 28 years old. Donovan Mitchell coming back to Utah. Ooh. Let me see this deal. If Donovan Mitchell continues to be in the 50s or maybe low 40s enough to play again, $2 million contract is not that bad, actually. We could trade you again later, but you know what? We're going to take this trade. Welcome back to the Utah Jazz, Donovan Mitchell. After winning multiple rings with the Dallas Mavericks. So roster spot's pretty much full. We're going to auto sort. Actually, projected starting roster is going to be Matt Riley, Killian Hayes, Zaire Williams, just like last year. But Donovan Mitchell will likely go up again, hopefully. Ooh, he did go -5. Hopefully he can bounce back a little bit. Now we're going to go in. Now, the one big free agent we want to know where he signed is Luka Doncic. Emoni Bates goes to the Dallas Mavericks, probably to replace Luka. The Wizards signed Wendell Carter Jr., the Clippers signed Jace Patrick, the Suns signed Mitchell Robinson, Jake Graves goes to the Hawks, the Nets signed Devon Dotson, the Raptors signed Josh Okogie, the Hawks trade Tyreek Travis to the Thunder for LeBron James straight up. So LeBron James will be going to Atlanta after his 1-year stint with the Thunder. Interesting. Victor Wembanyama went to the Pistons. Paulo went to the Thunder, possibly to replace LeBron James. To replace LeBron James. The Portland Trailblazers signed Amari Anderson. Great Ingram signed with the Bulls. The Hornets signed Shatter Q. Where will Luka Doncic go? Brian Green goes to the Thunder. The Cavaliers signed Colin Sexton back to Cleveland. So welcome back to Cleveland, Colin Sexton. The Bulls signed Patrick Baldwin Jr. The Pacers signed Luka Doncic. Okay, so he's likely going to carry the Pacers to a playoff run. Taylor Shaw goes to the Pacers. RJ Duncan goes to the Rockets. Jackson Hayes goes to the Denver Nuggets. The Pacers signed Richard Rosser. The Hornets signed DeAndre Ayton. Ben Peterson goes to the Grizzlies. That's pretty much going to be it. Let's go ahead and look at transitions here. Marcus Bagley gets traded from the Thunder to the Suns for Drummond and Oscar Da Silva. Let's see. Greg Madison goes to the Pacers. Mike Smith gets traded from Mr. Skinner. R.J. Hampton goes to the Rockets. Anthony Miller goes to the Pacers. Elijah Fisher goes to the 76ers. What is going on? It's one of those. Oh, so we have to answer these questions. Do you guys see? I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Are seatbelts to... I guess not. Is the seatbelt? No. No. I don't know. 30? 3. It doesn't matter if we get it right. We're still gonna play. It still let us play. It's not like, oh, so we do go up the ranks by 3. Okay, Utah. So we are getting better. Ooh, the Knicks are still the best team in the NBA. Who do the Knicks have? Let's go and take a look at the Knicks first. Kay Cunningham, R.J. Barrett, Jonathan Isaac, Theo Madelon, Verone Carey, and Greg Mitchell, Watford, Scotty Barnes. Wait, didn't we have Scotty Barnes? Didn't we have Scotty Barnes at one point? Oh, okay. See, I keep thinking we had some of the players that sound familiar. Yikes! Most of these guys went down. Not a big deal. Nemesis quite did go up to the 60s. Matt Riley, Jordan Augusta bounces back. Okay, I see you. The Darkstar rises. Brandon rises. Donovan Mitchell goes down. Unfortunately, Sean O'Keefe rises. All right. I see you. Jamal Crawford Jr. Ooh. So I did take the right pick. Dominic Henry did not go up, so I'm guessing CJ Miles Jr. is definitely the better player at this point. But we didn't need a center. Okay, we had Nemesis Quaito. I didn't see a point taking another center. We're gonna go and simulate one more season, and then that's gonna be all for this episode. Wow, this team is improving. This team might be even. We're gonna be a playoff team one day. And we're definitely. So, our team, we're also attracting maybe 1 or 2 big free agent stars every year for us to join Utah. Hopefully, a big star will be likely to join Utah. Jordan Augusta. Wow, this guy's gonna be interesting this year. Phil Dokestar improved again. Wow, look at his 3-point shooting, phenomenal. I might even have to replace him for Lucas Mass. So let's see. Our starting lineup is going to be Killian Hayes, Matt Riley, Zaire Williams, Grant Goodlow. Ooh, let's see what he got. Okay, pretty nice. And Nemesis Quaita. I feel like this team might be able to make the playoffs. And then Jordan Augusta is going to be our 6th man, definitely. Phil Dokstar is going to go over this guy, but he won't go over Tyler Bay. Any preseason free agents that might be interesting this year? Nobody. I mean, there's Nico Manion, Jordan Pierce, Luca, Nick Collins, Rui Hachimari, Luke Kennard again, Dang. So nobody likes him, but he can still shoot threes. This guy can also shoot threes. Let's see. Let's see what our bench needs. Oh my god. If we Yeah, there's no room for these guys. So we're just gonna keep this roster. But we are gonna keep Josh Richardson because I don't care at this point. So we're gonna go in similar to the end of the first month of the season. Hopefully our record definitely improves. Our record should be able to improve because we did have a rising player, Ken Goodlow. So we can confirm that Ken Goodlow is a draft steal. Is a draft steal at the 23rd pick. So I'm glad we were able to draft Ken Goodlow above everyone else who didn't get a chance. Jordan Augusto is doing really good this 6-man. Phil Dokestar. I knew Phil Dokestar was gonna be a 3-point shooter. Like, the moment he had the 3-point attribute, all of you guys probably thought that he was going to be a bust. Maybe some of you, not all of you. But most of you guys probably have faith in him. Look at Jamal Crawford Jr. I say he's going to make his father proud. He's going to make his father proud in the future. He's proud right now that he's on a team. 12 and 15, okay, not that good. Brandon Taylor's out for 4 games. Hopefully we can get some, let's see. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and similar to the All-Star game since I don't feel like making any moves as usual. See, Nemesis Koita is averaging a double-double. See, Nemesis Koita was more of a steal than Killian Hayes, to be honest, because Killian Hayes did end up losing some value, but he will expire next year. Nemesis Koita does expire this year. He's likely gonna ask for like over 20 mil. But I don't care. I'm gonna keep him. Alois Jordan Augusto could probably step up. But I trust Queta, of course, to help this team with Utah. Ken Goodlow is just a steal. Donovan Mitchell, yikes. Same, same captains. Nobody's injured. Get this All-Star draft over with. Nothing surprising. Well, some surprises, but I'm not going to go over it. Trey LeCount makes the All-Stars. Congratulations. Antoine Rivera makes the All-Stars. Congratulations. Darius Garland makes the All-Stars. And D.R. Johnson. Let's see. Alright, so let's go ahead and watch the All-Star draft. If it's really close, I'm going to live sim it play-by-play. But if it's not even close like last year, we're just going to skip it. Giannis wins the ball for Luka. Oh, Luka Doncic's beating Team Jason Tatum. 10 points for Jason Tatum. 60 points for Emoni Bates. Oh, there is a chance that Team Jason Tatum. This is a chance that Team Luka will end Jason Tatum's All-Star winning streak. Ooh. 24 points for Shy. Ooh, interesting. Trae Young. Okay, Luka Doncic. Team Luka has a chance. Luka Doncic to the Pacers. Do you see this? Emoni Bates as a Maverick. Interesting. Giannis as a Memphis Grizzly. Anthony Edwards continues to stay in Golden State as a 3-point shooter like Clay was, like Clay and Curry. Joe Otis off the bench. Dang, nothing. No, here's something. Luka Doncic to the Pacers. It's just interesting. Alright, so Team Luka's beating close. So let's just go in similar to the lame ending. First to 139 points. It's a really close game. Team Luka Doncic has a chance to end Jason Tatum's streak in winning All-Star games. We'll see what happens. Shy turns the ball over. Luka Doncic for 3. No good. Jason Tatum grabs the rebound. Antoine Rivera for 3. No good. Non-shooting foul goes to Darius Garland. Antoine Rivera steals the ball from Trent LeCount. He elevates for 2. He slams it home with the assist from Darius Garland. Takes the lead. Giannis for 2. It is R.J. Barrett with the dunk. With the rejection. He said, "Get that out of here." Jason Tatum grabs the rebound. Anthony Edwards comes in for Giannis. So substitutions that I don't want to care about. Tyrese for 2. It's good with the assist from Kate Cunningham. Luka Doncic turns the ball over. Emoni Bates steals the ball from Tyrese Halliburton. Luka for 3. No, it's blocked. Luka Doncic grabs his own blocked shot. Caleb Crawford for 2. It's good. Jason Tatum for two. It is no good. Emoni Bates grabs the rebound. Luka to take the lead. Bang! It's good. Luka Doncic needs three more. Team Luka needs 3 more points to win. So Goga comes in for Rivera. Tellys Halliburton for the tie. No good. Non-true foul goes to Goga. Luka Doncic turns the ball over. Oh boy. Jason Tatum to tie the game. It's good. Whoever makes a 3-pointer wins. For two. It's good. 1 more point and the game is over. Emoni Bates steals the ball from Kobe White. For the win. No good. Jason Tatum grabs it. Goga for the tie. No good. Trent LeCon grabs the rebound. Luka for the win as a pacer. No good. Kate Cunningham grabs the rebound. RJ for the tie. It's good. The game is tied. The game is tied. The game is tied. Both teams need 1 point. Oh my god, it's a 1 point game. Oh my god, it's not a 1 point game. 1 more point. Who will win this? Will Team Jason Tatum win? Will Jason Tatum win another All-Star game or will Luka stop it? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. We'll see. Look at this Kate Cunningham from the Knicks. Oh, let's find out. Emoni Bates for the win. No good. Goga grabs the rebound. Jason Tatum to win another All-Star game. It's no good. Rocco grabs the rebound. Anthony Edwards for the win. No good. Oh my god. Kobe White grabs the rebound. Kobe for the win for Jason Tatum. It's good. It's over. It is over. Team Jason Tatum takes another W in history against Luka Doncic. That was a game. That was actually way exciting than last year. Last year was absolute pure garbage. This year was actually a good game. Wow. Unbelievable. Team Jason Tatum, Team Luka Doncic blew a lead. Jason Tatum makes a comeback. This is like his, third or fourth All-Star game in a row he won? Wow. This is actually pretty goated. Wow. Look at this. Oh my lord. Wow. Luka Doncic. Oh my god. That was what an All-Star game to end this episode, but the episode's not over until we get to the 2029 preseason. Kobe White wins it all. Jason Tatum wins the All-Star MVP again. Congratulations for both sides for showing up. 25-32. Jeez, how are you not making the playoffs? This it's just consuming to the rest of the season. I don't care. I mean, getting more lotto picks is sometimes good and sometimes bad. Because everyone was gonna say, "Oh, lotto picks are good." Not all lotto picks are gonna be good. Like for example, Elijah Fisher, my fault. Another example, I can't name any. But the best lotto pick that we have taken so far is definitely Matt Rowley. Jordan Augusto is pretty good. He's pretty good. He bounced back from last year's. Yeah. Phil Dokestar looks pretty good. He could be a 3-point steal. The Utah Jazz make the playoffs for the first time in history since the Orlando. Did they make the playoffs this year? I think they made the playoffs. Hold on, let me Google that real quick. Not on here. Utah Jazz. All right, let's see. The Utah Jazz make the playoffs for the first time in 8 years since the Orlando bubble during the coronavirus. They will take on the New Orleans Pelicans in the first round. Wow, we actually finally made a successful playoff team who was able to make the playoffs. This episode is intensifying. The Golden State Warriors go back to the first seed since Curry and Clay. They'll take on the Clippers. The Timberwolves will take on the Thunder. The Pelican will be taking on the Pelicans, and the Mavericks will be taking on the Spurs. The Bulls will be taking on the Pistons. The Knicks will be taking on the 76ers. The Celtics taking on the Wizards, and the Pacers, who recently signed Luka Doncic, will be taking on the Heat. That's similar to this 1-by-1 since we did go to the playoffs. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We're definitely gonna get swept. We're gonna get swept. It's over. Oh, we win. Lucas Mas. Lucas Mas. It's a game-winning three against the Pelicans. Oh, we're gonna live sim this because I cannot. I don't want to sim this. We're gonna see if we can allow a game 6 or 7 since Jordan. I think the main reason, one of the reasons why we're losing is because of Jordan's injury. But we are glad he's back. So Antoine Watson wins to jump off of the Pelicans. He attempts a three. It's good to start the game. Nemesis Quater comes in for two. He misses. It's a 3-point game between both sides. Killing Hayes with nothing. Absolutely nothing. 2 personal fouls is not good. Matt Riley with 7 points. 5 points for Ken Goodlow. 2 points for Tyler Bay, Phil Dogstar. 7 points for Zion Williamson. Jeffrey Rams with 5 points. 4 for De'Aaron Fox and Alan Graham with 3. Come on, Utah. We gotta make a comeback. If we could somehow make the Pelicans blow a 3-1 lead, this is gonna be the greatest season I've ever GM'd with Utah. Oh, we take the lead, baby. We take the lead in the second quarter, 42-33. Killian Hayes with 7 points, 14 points for Ken Goodlow. Matt Riley with 9 points. Nemesis Quater with 2 points. Jordan Augusto with only 4 points and 4 rebounds. 4 rebounds. Same thing goes to Tyler Bay. Phil Dogstar with only 2. Pretty much nothing on the bench. 11 points for Zion Williamson. De'Aaron Fox with 6 points. 6 points for Alan Graham. 2 points for Antoine Watson with 8 rebounds is phenomenal for him. And Jeffrey Ram with 5 points. And nothing particular on the bench. And the Pelicans end up taking another lead, 57-56. This game could be interesting. Hopefully, Utah will be able to win this off somehow. Killian Hayes he's struggling at shooting right now, and his possible last game in the NBA, not in the NBA, but in this of the play of the season. Matt Riley with 10 points, Ken Goodlow with 16 points, Jordan Augusto with 6, Nemesis Quater gets 7 rebounds. So Ken Goodlow gets a double-double for our team. 22 points for Zion Williamson. Wow, Zion Williamson is just carrying the Pelicans right now. Everyone else just kind of sucks, except for Watson. And they have a 26-year-old Isaiah Todd off the bench. Okay, come on, guys. All right, let's simulate into the last 2 minutes of the game and see what happens. Oh, we take another lead, 79-73. Will the Utah Jazz secure a win to force Game 6, or will the Pelicans make another leap, and beat the Jazz? Killian Hayes finally scores something on 12 points. One more personal foul, and Killian Hayes is ejected. I don't want that to happen. I want to see Matt Riley foul if we have to. Not Killian Hayes. Ken Goodlow with 20 points. Double-double for Nemesis Quater. Jordan Augusto. Lucas Mas gets injured during the playoffs. Uh-oh. This could mean something. This could mean something really bad. And it looks like Josh Richardson might have to take his replacement. Actually, it will be likely Jamal Crawford Jr. or Sean O'Keefe. Alright, so Zion, no double-double. Jeffrey Ram, Alan Graham. Nothing on the bench for them so far. That is interesting. Come on. We'll simulate a minute. Alright, we'll do play-by-play. Nemesis Quater for 3. It's no good. Zion grabs the rebound. De'Aaron Fox for 3. It's no good. Nemesis Quater grabs another rebound. He attempts a 2. Come on, man. De'Aaron Fox turns the ball over. Nemesis Quater for 3. No good. Jeffrey Ram for 2. It's good. Matt Riley was injured. Oh no. F in the chat, boys. We have another injured player, and this one's a starter. F in the chat. F for us. Oh, this is going to be a disaster. Non-shooting foul on Alan Graham. Non-shooting foul on De'Aaron Fox. Non-shooting foul on Zion. Ken Goodlow gets 2 free throws. He makes the first. He does not make the second. Nemesis Quater grabs the rebound. Shooting foul on De'Aaron Fox. Ken Goodlow gets another free throw. He misses it. He misses 2 free throws in a row. What is he doing? Killian Hayes grabs another rebound. Oh my god, our team is rebounding right now. Let's go, Utah. So Jordan Augusto making free throws. He makes the first. He misses the second. Jeffrey Ram grabs the rebound. A free rebound, that's pointless. And we end up securing a W to force Game 6. Matt Riley's out for a couple of games. We don't know how long. Lucas Mess is also out. So this means Jordan Augusto is likely going to start. That was crazy. That was crazy. So Matt Riley's out for 2 games. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna put Jordan Augusta on the starting lineups. Wait. Wow, this is Luke Smash is out for 5 games. All right, so we can put him back up. Tyler Bay's gonna go 6 man. Phil Dokestar is gonna make a little bit more impact. Yeah, Phil Dokestar is gonna make a more. Hopefully, he gets more minutes. He should be able to get more minutes so he can shoot threes. This is, oh my god. Can we? Let's see. Okay. Um, Simulator day. Now it's time. Can we force a game 7 without Matt Rowley and Mas? Come on, guys. Jordan Augusta is replacing him off the starting lineup. Phil Doak started playing. Yikes. They both have the same injury. F in the chat for Matt Rowley, guys. He made an impact today. He made an impact that game. Antoine Watson with the jump ball. De'Aaron Fox for 2. No good. All right, so the Pelicans. So I'm talking. Not gonna turn it down. The Pelicans are winning by 1 point. 13 points for Watson. So he's carrying Zion this quarter. Allen Graham with only 3 points. 6 points for Zion Williams. Jordan Augusta is doing decent. I feel bad for Matt Rowley, man. Come on. If we lose, I'm blaming the injuries. All right, so still a close game by Utah. Come on, Utah. You got to do what you did last game. You got to make a comeback somehow. Yeah, he's 21 points for Antoine Watson. Zion with 2 points. Jeez, he's shooting it. Jeez, he hasn't shot yet. He hasn't multi-shot. De'Aaron Fox is struggling with shooting a little bit, but he does get 12 points. 4 points for Frank Jackson. Cole gets 2 points. 3 points for Daniel Edwards. 10 points for Killian Hayes. Jordan Augusta gets 4 points. Phil Dokestar gets nothing. Brandon Tidley gets 2. 5 points for Tyler Bay. Nemes Cortez Cook. It looks like he's gonna get a double-double. Come on, Utah. You can do this. Oh, Utah takes the lead. 1 point lead, baby. That's what we're talking about. All we gotta do is increase that gap. If we can force a game 7, and Matt Riley will be able to return. If we can force a game 7, Matt Riley will return, but Phil Mass will still not play until probably the second round, likely. 21 points for Watson, almost a double-double. 25 points for De'Aaron Fox. Allen Graham with 3 points. 7 points for Jeffrey Ram. Zion Williamson with only 4 points in this game. This is going to be a longer episode than I thought. We need to win this for Matt Riley. Win this for Matt Riley. Let's go, guys. Phil Dokestar with 7 points. Tyler Bay with only 5 points. Nemes Quetta with not a double-double. Kenga Luke is likely going to get a double-double. Jordan Augusta with only 4 points. Come on, man. Jordan Augusta struggling with the shooting today. Hey. Yeah. Let's see. The end for the last 2 minutes of the game. Oh, it's still a 2-point game. So we're still taking a 2-point lead against the Pelicans, 96-94. We'll see if we would keep the lead. All right, so we're going to go ahead and simulate a minute. We still take the lead by 2 points. This game is pressure. This game means something. We have to win this for Matt Rowley. If we win this game, Matt Rowley will be able to return for the last game and finish it off and upset the Pelicans. De'Aaron Fox for 2. Shooting foul on Phil Dokestar. Makes the first, doesn't make the second. Phil Dokestar grabs the rebound. Jordan Augusta turns the ball over. Zion for 2 to lead. It's good. He takes the lead. Kangolo to take the lead. Come on, man. Allen Gray grabs the rebound. Non-shooting foul. Nemesis Queta. No. Oh, Nemesis Queta is fouled out. That is sad. Killian Hayes comes in for Queta. Zion makes the set first. He misses the second. Kangolo grabs the rebound. Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes for the win. Can he make it? Allow game 7? No. Phil Dokestar grabs it. Kangolo for the win. 0 seconds for the win. Yes, it's over. It's over. Game 7 it is. The Utah Jazz beat the Pelicans. The force of game 7. Let's go, boys. Kangolo is a hero. He makes a 3-pointer, gets a double-double, wins it all. Oh my God. Phil Dokestar with the clutch rebound. Phil Dokestar, you're the man. You're the man out here too. Look at this. He misses a 3. Phil Dokestar was able to save the Utah Jazz from elimination, and Kangolo clutched it all. Wow, what a game. Matt Rowley is able to return. Wow, what a game. What a game. What a game this was. Fantastic. Wow, game 7 it is, boys. Get ready for a game 7. This game is all in or nothing for the first round. This is interesting. So Lucas Mass is not going to be able to play, so we got to put him all the way down. Wow. The Boston Celtics beat the Wizards. The Miami Heat upset Luka Doncic and the Pacers. That is interesting to see this year. Chicago sweeps the Pistons. Knicks beat the Phillies. Wow, come on. What happened to Luka Doncic, man? The Golden State Warriors beat the Clippers. The Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Thunder. And the Spurs upset the Mavericks. If we upset the Pelicans, we have to play against the Spurs next. Let's do this, boys. Game 7. Matt Rowley returns. Will the return of Matt Rowley make a debut with his injury return of Game 7? Nemesis Queta wins it for our team, but he steals it from Matt Rowley for 3. It's no good. Alright, it's end of the quarter. Oh yikes, look at that gap. We need to improve, guys. Come on, boys. What happened? What happened to Utah? What happened? Kangolo's carrying our team as usual. Jordan Augusta with the 4 points back at the 6-man. Come on, Matt Rowley. Where's your spirit? Where's your spirit? 10 points for De'Aaron Fox and Ram. Dang, this team is pressuring. Man, they made the buzzer? What the heck? Come on, somehow make a comeback. Yikes. Okay, still another delay. Come on, Utah. Where's your spirit? Where's your power? You did it last game. Please do what you did last game and do it in this game and win it for real, guys. Yikes, Killian Hayes is not shooting that well. 1 free throw? That's tough. Kangolo's carrying. Queta with the 12 rebounds. 6 points for Jordan Augusta. 7 points for Phil Dokestar. Come on, guys. It's over. It's over. The Pelicans end up beating the Utah Jazz, but here's the good thing. Here's the good thing about what happened this year. We were able to push the Pelicans to Game 7. That's the biggest achievement we can ever get as our first year in the playoffs. Our first year in the playoffs as a GM of the Utah Jazz, we were able, Ken Goodlow and Phil Dokestar was able to save the Utah Jazz from elimination in Game 6 and send us to Game 7. Congratulations to the Utah Jazz for actually playing hard. Wow, what a playoff year. That was actually a miracle. Thank you, basketball GM, for carrying us to a Game 7. Too bad we couldn't win it, but we played so hard in our first year. Congratulations. Celtics play the Bulls. No upsets. Wow. Okay, no one's this either. So Golden State plays against Chicago. Let's see who wins this. Game 1 goes to Chicago. Game 2 goes to the Bulls again. Can the Bulls sweep the Warriors? They will not. And the Chicago Bulls are your 2028 NBA champions as Josh Richardson retires from the NBA. Nemesis Queta makes the all-second NBA defensive team. Andre Drummond retires from the Thunder. DeLon Wright retires from the Rockets. LeBron James retires as a Sacramento King and is inducted to the Hall of Fame. He deserves this. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, King James. Draymond Green retires. Clay retires. John Wall retires. CJ McCollum retires. Fournier retires. Rudy Gobert retires. Malcolm Brogdon retires. Carlos Levert retires. Bruno Caboclo. And that's it. Wow, what a year. Wow, what a year. This is this is our best year. Wow. We got the Pelicans to game 7. That has never happened in our life. What a year. A year. What a year. You gotta give an applause to the Utah Jazz. They played so hard out there. They were sweating out. They were sweating out there. And they had Matt Rowley return from to game 7. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud. This is the best year. New York gets a lot of them. The Magic. Then it's the Raptors, the Cavs, the Nets, the Suns, the Hornets. The Denver Nuggets take a jump as the Hawks take the pick. The Houston Rockets take the jump as Memphis takes this pick. The Trailblazers, the Milwaukee Bucks. The Denver Nuggets jump to the 4th pick. The 3rd pick goes to the Kings. It's either the Lakers or the Rockets, and the Rockets take the 1st pick as the Lakers take the 2nd. Let's see. All right, with the first, we're just gonna go ahead and rush this through, I guess. With the 1st pick of the 2028 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Anthony Cullen. Let's see. They could pick up. Anthony Cullen could, with his dribbling skills and his speed skills, he could. The Houston Rockets could pick up their next Russell Westbrook. But if they want the next Russell Westbrook, he's gonna have to work on his dunking skills. We'll see how it goes. With the 2nd pick of the 2028 NBA Draft, the Lakers select Richard Rainey. Okay, he likes endurance. With the 3rd pick of the 2028 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Wendell Thomas. Good rebounder, good inside shooter. With the 4th pick of the 2028 NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Zach Noel. So they might have picked up their next Jamal Murray. Who knows? The 5th pick, which is the Milwaukee Bucks, selects Mike Strokes, good speedster, high potential. With the 6th pick of the 2028 NBA Draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Matthew Dawson, good rebounds. The 7th pick, the Memphis Grizzlies select Caleb Turner. The 8th pick, the Atlanta Hawks select Clyde Bischoff, picking up their possible next Clint Capella. The 9th pick has Charlotte selecting Nick Holloman. The 10th pick, the Phoenix Suns select Gunnar Mixon. Good free thrower. Similar to our next pick. Who can we take? 22-year-old, not a good build. Kevin Lowe, decent build. Dixon, nah. Dane, Cameron Lacey? Nope, no worse. Nah. Gleason, Edwards. Who do we need? I think I know who I'm going to take. We're going to take Jesse Gleason. Then this last pick is going to be Let's see. No greens on here? This is interesting. Oh, there we go. But do we really need them? Yeah. Let's take Rowan. Just to take guards this year. And we have one more second round pick. Wow, Marvin Williams Jr., the son of former NBA player Marvin Williams. Qua? Wait, whoa. We're taking Qua. Let's see. We're just gonna sim this quickly, and then I'm gonna end, and then I'm gonna be done with this episode. This episode was long, but it was worth it. Yeah. Kangulo wants to resign. Nemesis Queta. After a game 7, he does not want to come back. Well, thank you, Queta, for helping us in Utah. Guess you want to go? You go. Here we sign all guys. Those are free agents. Leave our free agency as it is. Maybe Phil Dogstar could be better. We'll put him 6 man, see what happens. Okay. Just simulate and then we're done. We'll look at the team tomorrow and see who got better, who got worse. Or who jumped in. Who possibly jumped. All right. Utah improved to the. We are in the top 5 of the NBA. We're gonna take a look at our roster at the next episode. I'm done for tonight. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification button for more of this. And Breeze837, and have a safe day. Peace.